Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. It looks like we're having a great NBA night. I don't want to jinx it. Still going on right now. I'll keep you posted on that. But first, today's episode is brought to you by Manscaped, the right tools for the job. And let me tell you, picking winners is great, but you know what else is great? A handsomely trimmed situation. We all know how important it is to keep the big guys clean, not just for us, but for our significant others, girlfriends, wives. You all know. Every single adult male has had a situation where they accidentally nick themselves while trying to tend to that situation. But fear no more, I got you covered. With the Manscaped Performance Package, tend to your ear hair, nose hair, ball hair, all that. All in one easy to use package, and I can get it to you for 20% off. Just click the link in the corner of the screen right now. Use the promo code 20SAUCE. Looking for a great gift for your husband, boyfriend, anything, best friend, cousin, whatever. Perfect Christmas gift. Christmas is right around the corner. Brought to you by Manscaped. Anyway, in this video, we're talking NFL. We got Dolphins versus Ravens. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Sauce. The Sauce. The Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, we got Baltimore on the road in Miami here, and all the action's on the Ravens. I'm talking 93% of the money on Baltimore. Line is Miami plus 7.5. This is as of Tuesday morning. Yo, check this out. So the money stays on Baltimore all through Tuesday, all through today. Now here we are on late Wednesday night. 96% of the money's on the Ravens. So all the action's still on the Ravens. Why hasn't the line moved at all? That is sketchy. I don't care what anyone says. That's sketchy right there. That should have went to 8, 8.5, up to 9. That should be moving, and it's not. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Miami plus 4.33. So that's actually a lean on Miami there, about a 3-point lean on the Dolphins. All right, let's run through a quick breakdown of this game, and we're going to start with the Baltimore Ravens defense. Deshaun Elliott, safety, out for this game, and that's huge for two reasons. One, they're already missing two defensive starters, one of them being their best defensive player, Marcus Peters. Two, Baltimore's been struggling against the pass, man, so you're going to take a starting safety out? That can make the situation a lot worse. The Ravens rank 31st in the NFL in total passing yards allowed. They also rank 28th in the NFL in average yards per attempt against. So you're going to take that team that's already getting lit up through the air and take away their starting safety? That could hurt. So the next step of our handicapping process will be to take a look at the Miami Dolphins passing offense. Can they take advantage of this bad Ravens pass D that's now missing a safety on top of the other problems they have? And the answer is not really. So check this out. The Dolphins actually throw the ball a lot. They have the third highest pass frequency in the league. They pass a lot. The problem is it just doesn't work. They are dead last, and I mean 32nd in the league in average yards per attempt, and they're also 28th in the NFL in total passing yards. So they're passing a lot. They're just not having any success doing it. Now, obviously, those numbers are skewed because Jacoby Brissett has played, 7 of the games for the Dolphins this year? Obviously, if Tua played the entire season, they would be a lot better. But Tua is doubtful for this game, so we're probably going to see Jacoby Brissett in there again. So there's no point. The numbers are spot on then. I do think the Dolphins will be able to throw the ball a little on Baltimore, even with Brissett. But all we did was talk about the passing game. If we're talking Baltimore Ravens football, it's only fair if we mention the run game. Ready for this? The Baltimore Ravens lead the NFL in rushing, averaging 5.0 yards per carry. That's first in the NFL. Do you want to know who's dead last? The Miami Dolphins, averaging just 3.5 yards per carry. That's a significant difference. We are literally looking at the best rushing team in the league against the worst. Now, one thing that jumped out at me when I was doing research for this game is the Dolphins' run defense. Now, check this out. In their last 3 games, Miami's only allowing 83.8 rushing yards per game. So, is that the Dolphins all of a sudden coming out and stopping the run? Or is it the fact that they've played Houston, Buffalo, and Atlanta? Is it the fact, like, maybe they've played 3 shitty teams that can't run the ball anyway? Or maybe they're starting to fill gaps and put a stop to the running game. That's important. Yo, one last stat I want to include, and I know the video's dragging, I'm sorry. One last stat I want to include. In their last 3 games between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins, the total score combined has been Baltimore 137, Miami 16. Baltimore has been beating the life from the Miami Dolphins here. So this 7.5 spread is just mind-blowing to me. So who am I betting? Well, before I make my bet, we're actually going to send it out to the prop beaver first. Hit us with it.
What's up, guys? It's the Prop Beaver.
It's the Prop Beaver.
And I'm here with my top play for this Thursday night football showdown. Let's get to it. Now, if you wrote my Conklin plays on Sunday, you know that I love betting tight end receiving overs when they're playing the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, after all, they're averaging 73.5 yards, 6.5 catches, and just under a touchdown in the 8 games they've played so far this season. Now, while it seems obvious to hammer some Jacoby props here, I do have to express a little bit of caution. The Ravens defensive coordinator, Don Martindale, loves putting cornerback Jimmy Smith on these big athletic tight ends because he wants to slow down their production. Now, Mike Gesicki, with the weapons that are out for the Dolphins, it's really just him and Jalen Waddle that the Ravens defense has to worry about. I think they're going to put some heavy emphasis on shutting that guy down. Now, while Gesicki sketches me out a little bit, there's no way I'm not betting a tight end prop against this Baltimore Ravens defense. In fact, who I'm talking about is Durham Smith. He's the tight end 2 for the Dolphins, and since taking over as the tight end 2 for Miami and jumping Adam Shaheen on the depth chart, he's averaging 36.5 yards a week, and in each of those games, he has a catch over 18 yards. Now, while that isn't impressive at all, whatsoever, the guy's receiving total this week is set at 9.5. He's hit that in all 4 of his past 4 games, and this video doesn't need to go any further. Give me Sir Durham Smith over 9.5 receiving yards, and you know what? I'm going bold here too. We're gonna do a little sprinkle. We're gonna do a sprinkle on a Durham Smith touchdown plus 600 odds here. Let's go. All right, so that's my top play for tonight, but if you want to see the rest of my top plays for this game, make sure to follow me on Twitter, and I'll be tweeting that out at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Remember, Chiefs, if you want to fade the Beaver, I don't give a damn.
All right, thank you to the prop beaver for that. Durham Smith over 9.5 receiving yards, a little weird pick, but we put our trust and faith in the prop beaver. As far as who I'm betting, listen, I know everyone in the world is betting the Ravens, 96%. I'm not arguing with anyone betting Baltimore here. Personally, I'm just fading the money and I'm going to take the Dolphins, but I might not even put that on the final ticket. I'm not very confident. My process, I'm fading 96% of the money on a road favorite laying more than a touchdown on Thursday Night Football with only 3 days rest. I'm fading that almost every single time. So I'm taking the Dolphins plus 7.5, but completely understand if you're on Baltimore here. Give me Miami plus 7.5, but honestly, that might not even make the final ticket. If it does, it'll only be a half unit. Speaking of which, final ticket posted on KyleKirms.com, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It'll have every bet I'm making in every single sport posted right on the website. Also, if there's any crazy last minute changes, injury updates, money shift, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely put it on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. NFL Week 10 is here, and we start on Thursday night. We're going to have a good week. I can feel it. I'm feeling the NBA right now, by the way. We're going to have a good week. I'll talk to you on Twitter. Let's make some money.